Hello, everyone who is thinking of expanding their business across borders. I'm here again to share important information with you guys. Let me just say, I'm really sorry to say that everything I talk about here is really important. This video will particularly relevant to those who are doing business in Korea or planning to enter the Korean market. We'll be talking about the legal procedures you need to know when hiring someone or dismissing someone in your company in Korea. Understanding these procedures correctly can help you avoid troublesome legal issues and run your business more smoothly. Now, let's dive into these crucial details. First, let's talk about labor contracts. All labor contracts must specify working conditions such as wages, working hours, holidays, paid days off, obligations, retirement benefits, etc. to protect the rights of the both parties. Standard contract forms can be found on the Ministry of Labor's website. And I'm pretty sure this is like the easiest thing for you to understand. And there are also labor standards for probationary employees to protect them from unjustified dismissal. I'll also explain non-regular employment. And there are employees on fixed-term contracts, meaning they are employed for a specific duration. If they are employed for more than 2 years, let's say, they are subject to a non-regular employment contract. And discrimination against fixed-term employees is prohibited, so never do that. You should also be aware of the temporary agency workers. They work based on temporary placement contracts and are limited to approved job categories. Now, let's talk about the termination of the contracts. The termination refers to the end of an employment relationship. Employees should not be terminated without cause or subject to punitive measures. Dismissal for disciplinary reasons occurs when the employment relationship cannot be maintained and various circumstances must be considered. Dismissal for managerial reasons should only occur when necessary for the company's stability and existence and sustainability. Efforts should be made to minimize dismissals, and employees must be notified at least 15 days in advance. And in cases of dismissal with prior notice, notice must be given at least 30 days in advance, and written notice must be presented. There are also time limits for dismissal. Employees cannot be dismissed during the period of inability to work due to occupational injury or illness and within 30 days thereafter. Now, next is the topic of holidays and days off. All employees are entitled to at least 1 day or paid day off per week. Of course, this can be replaced with specific working days through a written agreement between the employer and the labor representative. And additionally, national holidays designated by the government are guaranteed as paid holidays to employees in companies employing 5 or more regular employees. While specifics vary by company size, this applied to all companies since 2022. Next is about annual days off. Employees who work more than 80% of the year are entitled to 15 days of paid days off for the following year. Paid days off increases by 1 day every 2 years, up to a maximum of 25 days. Yes, you can enjoy up to 25 days of paid days off. Employees who have worked for less than a year are also entitled to a 1 day of paid day off per month. Remember, there is also the right to substitute unused annual days off with wages. Next is information about wages, money, or the cost. Wages refer to all amounts paid for labor, and the minimum wage set by the Ministry of Labor in 2024 is 9,860 $2,761 per hour, or $2,060,741 per month. The principal method of wage payment is cash, but other methods may be allowed according to laws or collective agreements. Wages must be paid at least once a month on designated dates, and in special cases, wages must be paid in advance upon the employer's request. Next are overtime, night work, and holiday allowances. Additional compensation is provided for all these types of work beyond the basic wage. An additional 50% or more of the basic wage must be paid for night work, which refer to work from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. If the work is less than 8 hours, an additional 50% or more must be paid, and if it is exceeding 8 hours, 100% or more must be paid. Next are the employment rules. If you employ 10 or more employees, you must prepare and report employment rules to the Ministry of Labor. These rules must include working hours, rest periods, method of determining wages, and especially specifications regarding wage calculation and payment method, family allowances, retirement pensions, and minimum wages. These rules are governed by the Article 93 of the Labor Standards Act. If there is a labor union, changes to employment rules require the consent of union members. However, if it is disadvantageous to employees, the consent of the majority is necessary. Regarding retirement benefits, employers must pay wages and compensation within 14 days if an employee dies or retires. Additionally, if an employment certificate is requested, it must be prepared and provided immediately. There are two types of retirement benefits. One is retirement allowance system, which pays a lump sum upon retirement. The other is the retirement pension plan, which divides retirement benefits into pensions or lump sums and pays them to an external financial institution. Depending on the type, you can prepare three types of retirement benefits: defined benefit plans, contribution plans, and individual retirement plans. This information will be helpful to you in operating a successful business. Thank you. The legal information about hiring and dismissal procedures in Korea that I shared today will benefit your business operations. As we all know, improper personnel management can cause significant losses to companies. So I urge you to fully understand the points discussed today and make wise personnel decisions. If you have any questions or if there's anything else you'd like to know, please leave a comment. And also, if you found this video very helpful, please consider clicking the like button on this video and subscribing to our channel. I look forward to meeting you again to provide you with more helpful information next time. And I wish you a healthy and happy day. Thank you for watching, and I love you guys.